Welcome to the Blackwoods Blizzard Tour. Justin and I are going to go over a few items of rider etiquette and safety. First thing we have is arrive with a full tank of fuel, be ready to ride in the morning. There will not be time to fuel, and for first time this year there is not fuelable available close by.
Kind of unique, the situation we're in this year where we've moved and everybody doesn't really understand the new situation, but we got a couple highways that you would have to cross. You'd have to go under a bridge to get over to where the gas is. So we can't reiterate enough. Please come prepared this year. Make sure your machine's full of gas. Make sure it's full of oil. It's not going to be as easy as it was last year or in years past to go and get gas on Wednesday night or Thursday morning, and you will not have time Thursday morning.
Stay with your group at all times. Make sure your group stays together. You are responsible for the rider behind you at all times. If you catch up to a slower group, please wait until they pull over and then pass. Do not try to pass in motion. That's very unsafe. Groups have been instructed to watch for faster groups behind them and to pull over.
You got 8 to 10 snowmobilers in each group, and then you got 10 or 12 trying to pass. It's just not worth it. Everybody's going to take a break. Everybody's going to stop at some point. So just be patient. Stay behind the group until they pull over, and then when you have time, you can go around them after they're stopped. Something we've really taken a lot of pride in 24 years, all 24 for you, that we've never had an issue. Knock on wood, we don't want to have an issue, but we practice zero tolerance. There will be no alcohol involved when we're on our snow machines. There's going to be plenty of evening time, plenty of socialization. You'll get enough alcohol if that's what you require, but not when we're on our sleds, and please don't be the first person to screw that up. There's different speed limits all over the place, especially through some of the communities that we're going through. The snowmobile groups and groomers put a lot of time and effort into making sure that this is a great ride for all of us. So let's obey those community rules. Watch for the speed limits and the speed signs.
The speed limit is 50 miles an hour maximum in the state of Minnesota, no matter where you are on a lake or whatever. So obey the speed limit. And when you are in a residential area with reduced speed limit, that's usually a sensitive area. So please obey those and try to keep the speed and the sound down when you're going through residential areas.
Understand and obey all of the Minnesota rules and regulations at all times. If you're watching this video, you're on our website. We have all the links right there that you can click through. Before you come out and try and do 450 miles, it's a good idea just to browse through that website and make sure you understand what the Minnesota rules and regulations are for snowmobile riders.
The international hand signals are used on our ride. The DNR website, our website, there's a lot of places you can go to find out what the hand signals are, know what they are, and use them. Wait for your group at all intersections. Keep, again, going back, keeping your group together. Any place where someone could possibly get off and go somewhere else, you need to stop and wait for them. No loud exhaust systems. Stock or quiet systems only. Anybody with a modified system will not be allowed to go on the ride. This is a sensitive issue, and we're losing trails because of modified exhaust systems. So please, if you have a modified system, change it before you come on the ride.
That goes right into our next one with don't trespass. Stay on the trail. I know that's something that you're pretty passionate about, all the work you do behind the scenes. Again, there's going to be 250 of us out on the trail. It only takes one person to screw it up and irritate a landowner who's granting us right to their trails. So stay on the marked trail, please. Don't go boondogging or don't go off to the side of the trail.
That has been a major problem for all the snowmobile states, and now we have instructed the DNR to watch for trespass, and if they see a trespass, to write a citation, no warnings. So please help us and stay on the trails.
The whole organization of this thing is an orchestrated time frame game to get everybody out, to make sure that we're at intervals where everybody has a fantastic day and a great ride means that you need to be responsible. Please show up when your group says they're going to leave. Please be prepared. Have all your stuff ready to go. Get your luggage down when the luggage guys ask you to get it down to the lobby, and be at your machine 10 to 15 minutes prior to the departure time so that your leader can do a head count and make sure everybody's together.
We don't want the leader to be getting off at the road crossings to stand and direct snowmobiles across. You go across and let everybody else come across on their own. Just wait for them on the other side. Frostbite has been an issue that we've dealt with in the past. When your group takes off, stop a half mile down the trail and check your group. Check every rider in your group for frostbite. Make sure everything's okay. It takes no time and some of the conditions we rode in to get frostbite. So really watch for that. We don't want anybody injured.
We spent a lot of time with our leads and sweeps. Our group has educated itself on taking care of everybody and making sure that we get through this with as little injuries or no injuries as possible. So if your lead or your sweep asks you to do something, please be responsible, don't argue. If they see a white spot, they've been directed to either tape you up or get you in some new gear. So just work with your leads and sweeps. They're very good at what they're doing.
And a rider may be asked to leave the ride for any of the above infractions. We've never had to do that I'm aware of. So please help us follow the rules, and let's all make this a good time and have a great ride.